2 a.m. the city sleeps, but I'm awake with memories of you. These quiet hours cut so deep, where every echo feels like something true. I hold my breath, I close my eyes. Your silhouette comes back to me, like midnight waves that slowly rise. You pull me into what we used to be. I know the night can lie sometimes, but in the dark your heart meets mine. Even if the dawn says no, I still feel you in my soul. We were hearts that beat at 2 a.m., lost in moments we could never name. When the world was still and tears ran free, you were the only truth in me. Even now when the nights grow dim, I feel the pull of where we've been. Oh, some love never learns to end, haunting me to 2 a.m. I still remember how you breathe, soft and slow like falling autumn rain. You said the night could make us brave, a place where love didn't need to explain. But seasons change and time moves on, yet something in me stays the same. I still return to where we shone, two shadows whispering each other's name. Maybe the night remembers too, the way I felt so hard for you. Even if the world forgets, my heart still hasn't yet. We were hearts that meet at 2 a.m., lost in moments we can never name. When the world was still and tears ran free, you were the only truth in me. Even now when the nights grow dim, I feel the pull of where we've been. Oh, some watching sparks like dreams we used to chase. Your shadow danced beside my own, a quiet comfort in that fragile space. You didn't speak, you didn't move, but somehow you were holding me. And in the silence of that night, your shadow caught what I couldn't let free. It's strange how love can stay alive in echoes left from other nights. Even when the world feels wrong, your memory stays strong. When your shadow held my tears, I felt you calm my deepest fears. Even though you were really there, I found a way through the cold night air. All the things we lost through painful years still whisper back when darkness nears. I felt your love so soft, so clear. When your shadow held my tears, I traced the places where you stood, like embers glowing faint but warm. The world moved on as life often would, but pieces of you still take their form. I close my eyes and breathe you in, the scent of rain and autumn wind. And though the night grows deep and long, your shadow pulls me where I've always been. Funny how the heart won't lie, even when we say goodbye. Something about the memory stays in quiet ways. When your shadow held my tears, I felt you calm my deepest fears. Even though you weren't really there, love found a way through the cold night air. All the things we lost through painful years still whisper back when darkness nears. I felt your love so soft, so clear. When your shadow held my Maybe love was meant to stay, not in touch, but in its own way. In moments faint in midnight's grace, I find you in the darkest place. When your shadow held my tears, it felt like you were truly near. Even if our stars have changed, your warmth in me has never drained. Wholesome love lingers through the years, soft as light when dawn appears. I still feel you close, my dear. When your shadow face. You tried so hard to hide the pain, but love reveals what darkness can't erase. Your trembling hands, your quiet breath told stories you would never speak. And though your heart was breaking then, you still try to comfort me. I saw the truth behind your eyes, the part of you that always tries to stand so strong, to hold the line even when you're not fine. Firelight on your broken smile burned itself into my heart a while. Every crack, every tear you hid showed me the love you never said. Oh, I would walk 1,000 miles just to see you whole tonight, but all I had was that one fragile side. Firelight on your broken smile. You said you didn't want to fall, not again, not after all the scars. But I could feel you reaching out, soft as the shimmer of the evening stars. You tried to laugh, you tried to shine, pretending you were doing fine. But love can read the quiet signs, the ones you kept behind. Even the strongest hearts can break, and every soul has wounds it aches. But in that glow, for just a while, you let me see your fragile side. Firelight on your broken smile burned itself into my heart a while. Every crack, every tear you hid showed me the love you never said. Oh, I would walk 1,000 miles just to see you whole tonight, but all I had was that one fragile side. Firelight on your broken smile. Maybe someday you'll learn to see the beauty in your scars with me. Until that day, I'll hold that night where love was glowing in the light. Firelight on your broken smile, a memory that still restores my life. Though time may fade the world around, your gentle truth is something I found. Oh, I would walk through flame and trial just to bring you peace a while, but all I keep is that bittersweet side. Firelight on your broken smile. On your broken I walked through nights that kept me cold, where every memory felt too old. The rain kept falling down my skin, like every ache I held. 'Cause. 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 ' And in the moments built by tears, I kept on finding you through years. Your voice returned in every sigh, a soft reminder passing by, fragile warmth inside my chest, a place where broken hearts can rest. And even when I tried to hide, your shadow stayed right by my side. Through every heartbreak, every fear, I kept on finding you in tears. Maybe love survives the fall, even when we lose it all. Maybe hope keeps shining through inside the wounds it once broke into. Your face in shattered glass, a fleeting glimpse of what had passed, a quiet longing in my bone, a truth I whispered when alone. And even when the world felt numb, your warmth behind me softly clung. Through every joy and every sneer, I found you shining through my tears. Maybe love was meant to stay, though life tried pulling you away. Maybe your name was carved in me through every breath of memory. And when my heart begins to break, your presence rises in its ache, a fragile hope that reappears. I find you. I still find you. I've walked through nights of shattered light, where every hope fell out of sight. The rain kept pouring down my skin, like all the pain I held within. I tried to lose the memories, but they kept falling to their knees. And in the moments built by fear, I kept on finding you through tears. Your voice would echo in the rain, a gentle sound inside the pain, a fragile warmth, a quiet beat, a promise I could never leave. I wiped the sorrow from my face, yet still I felt your hidden trace. And in the shadows drawing near, I kept on fighting you through tears. Maybe love survives a storm, even when the heart's deformed. Maybe the broken parts we keep are just the roots of something deep. I'm finding you between the tears, through every heartbreak, every fear. In every moment I fall down, you lift me up without a sound. I'm finding you through every night, where darkness tries to blur the light. No matter how the rain appears, I'm still finding you between the tears. Sometimes the world feels cold and bare, but I still sense you breathing there. A whisper when the silence hurts, a touch inside the pain that burns. Though fate has torn our paths apart, you're still the heartbeat of my heart. And even when you disappear, I keep on finding you in tears. Maybe love was meant to stay, even when it slips away. Maybe it hides inside the ache until the soul begins to break. And in the cracks where daylight falls, your name still answers when it calls. No matter how the night appears, I find you between the tears. I'm finding you between the tears. In every ache that reappears, through every shadow, every cry, your love still lifts me to the sky. I'm finding you through every storm, where broken hearts are still reborn. No matter where the years steer, I keep finding you between the tears. the nights feel colder without you. I trace the air where your hands moved. Your sweater still hangs on my chair, keeping the scent of you still there. I whisper prayers into the dark, hoping they reach your distant heart. And even when the pain feels true, I keep my love waiting for you. Your picture resting by my bed still speaks the words you never said. I touch the frame and close my eyes, pretending time can compromise. I walk the halls of memories, trying to calm what longing sees. And though the ache cuts straight through, I keep my love waiting for you. Even when the nights are long, even when the days go wrong, my heart refuses to undo the quiet place it keeps for you. I keep my love waiting for you through every sunrise I walk through every tear I hide at night, through every dream that holds you tight. I keep my love standing strong, even when hope feels almost gone. No matter what you choose to do, I'll keep my love waiting for you. Sometimes the world feels hard to bear, but love still breathes your name somewhere. Your voice, a song I can't unhear. Your touch, a ghost that stays so near. I hold the vows we meant to keep inside the places no one sees. And even if you never knew, I keep my love waiting for you. Maybe time will pull us close, maybe fate already knows that every road my heart has walked has always led to where you stopped. And though the storm might break my will, my love for you is standing still. Through every night I'm bleeding through, I keep my love waiting for you. I keep my love waiting for you in every moment I push through. And even when my heart feels tired, you're still the flame it once desired. I keep my love standing tall, even as my teardrops fall. No matter where life leads you to, I'll keep my love waiting for you. I keep my love waiting for you. before your shadow found my door. I felt your heartbeat in my soul, a quiet dream within the night, a nameless love that felt so right. I used to whisper to the stars, hoping love was not too far. And in those lonely, sleepless hours, I felt your touch before you were ours. You came to me like morning light, soft and warm but shining bright. Your smile awakened every part of what I held inside my heart. I swear I knew you long before your footsteps echoed on my floor. And though our worlds had never met, my heart had loved you without regret. Some souls are written in the sky before the earth has heard their cry. Some love is formed in dreams so true, long before the day it comes to you. I loved you before I met you, before I ever knew your name. I felt your kiss inside my heartbeat, like a fire without a flame. I loved you before I met you, in every dream that I once knew. And every path that led me here was guiding me straight to you. You touched my hand and time stood still, a gentle spark I couldn't kill. Your voice felt like a song I knew, a melody my heart once grew. It's like my soul had kept a place just for the warmth inside your gaze, like destiny had carved a way to bring you to my life one day. Maybe love begins unseen, somewhere between the breaths we breathe. Maybe fate had drawn your line next to the edges carved in mine. No matter how our stories start, you've always lived inside my heart, long before you ever knew. I've been waiting just for you. I loved you before I met you, before our worlds began to blend. Your name was written in my future, before my past could comprehend. I loved you before I met you, and now I know it's always true. Every dream I held inside was waiting to meet you. I loved you before I met you. There's a quiet place inside my chest, where all the dreams we build now rest. But every time the darkness falls, your voice still echoes through my walls. I try to breathe without your name, but every breath still burns the same. And though I know what love once called, Your shadow lingers on my floor, like you just walked out once more. The quiet hum of memories still pulls me down onto my knees. I tell myself I'm letting go, but pain is something hard to slow. Your ghost is something I can't lose, a wound my heart can't learn to choose. How do I heal a love like this? A ghost I feel in every kiss. You're gone, but somehow still so near. In every breath I keep you here. I miss you where it hurts the most, deep in the places no one knows. In every whisper of the night, in every tear I try to fight. I miss you where my shadows hide, where love and pain can compromise. You left, but darling, still I know I miss you where it hurts the most. Your sweater on the rocking chair still holds the warmth you used to wear. I touch the threads, I close my eyes, pretending love still never dies. But time keeps pulling me apart, unraveling the fragile heart. And though you're gone beyond my hope, the hurt remains so deep, so bold. Maybe some love never fades. Walk through every quiet street where memories and shadows meet. Your laughter echoes in the air as if your ghost is standing there. I try to breathe, I try to hide, but love keeps pulling from inside. No matter how the years have changed, my heart remembers all the same. I read the letters you once wrote, their edges soft, their meaning soaked. In every line a piece of you still shines the way it used to do. I close my eyes, you feel so near, a tender warmth, a fading tear. And even when I speak your name, it trembles in my chest the same. Why do I still feel you here in every dream, in every fear? Maybe love just stays the same, even when it has no name. If my heart still knows your name, after all this time and pain, then maybe love was meant to stay, even when you walked away. If my heart still calls to you, like it's always meant to do, then maybe time can't break the flame. If my heart still knows your name. I've held the memories far too long. They play like half-forgotten songs. But even when the notes grow weak, your melody is what I seek. Some love is carved too deep to fade. Some wounds are quietly replayed. And every thought I try to tame leads back to where I said your name. Maybe we don't get to choose the ones our heart refuses to lose. Maybe fate has tied your line to some unbroken part of mine. No matter where the story ends, some love survives, some truth transcends, and mine keeps whispering the same. It still remembers your name. If my heart still knows your name, through the fire and the rain, then maybe fate will guide us back to all the dreams we used to have. as if you knew it was the end. You try to smile through breaking tears, but truth was whispering too clear, that every heartbeat on your chest was saying words you couldn't confess. The cold wind carried every sigh, from the sorrow in your eyes. You held my face so silently, as if time froze our memories. Your voice was fading into rain, soft like a song of gentle pain. And in the quiet of that night, I heard your last goodbye. And I still feel you in the dark, like a touch that never fades. Even when the stars have gone, your memory still stays. Whispers of your last goodbye echo softly through my life. Every tear you left behind still falls in the corners of my mind. I keep searching through the night for the warmth you used to hide, but all that's left inside are whispers of your last goodbye. Your footsteps linger in the hall, like a ghost against the wall. I trace the places where you stood, wishing to hold you if I could. Your sweater on the broken chair still holds your scent of midnight air, and every silence that I face still carries your embrace. Maybe love was meant to fade, like a song the heavens played, but every note you left in me still cries for what we used to be. I reach for you with empty hands, trying to breathe where love once danced, but all I hear tonight are whispers of your last goodbye. Whispers of your last goodbye, still the echo of my life. Every dream you left behind still burns in the corners of my mind. I keep calling through the night for the light you used to shine, but all that's left inside are whispers of your last goodbye. Oh, darling, your whisper never dies. Your last goodbye. Midnight settles on my window, soft as whispers in the dark. Every memory drifts around me, like dying embers losing spark. But even when the world grows quiet, your voice still finds its way through time. A fragment of a distant heartbeat, still beating somewhere next to mine. How does love survive the night? How does it glow without the light? I ask the stars, but all they show are echoes I already know. Eternal midnight echoes call through every rise, through every fall. Your shadow dances in my mind, a love the darkness couldn't hide. Oh, though the distance grows and grows, your heartbeat through my memory flows. Forever in the night it glows, these eternal midnight echoes. I walk the quiet of the moonlight, tracing stories in the sky. And every constellation whispers a truth my heart won't let deny. We loved in places time can't reach, in corners only dreams can hold. And even when our paths divided, your warmth stayed woven through my soul. If love was meant to fade away, it would have left me long ago. But here it stays, beneath the stars, still echoing soft and low. Eternal midnight echoes call through every rise, through every fall. Your shadow dances in my mind, a love the darkness couldn't hide. Oh, though the distance grows and grows, your heartbeat through my memory flows. Forever in the night it glows, these eternal midnight echoes. Maybe love is made of sound, I've been counting all the nights since your footsteps faded far away. The door still knows the shape of you, the way you stood before you'd say that love was something fragile, a flame too small to stand the wind. But even when the storm took you, my heart kept calling you again. Maybe fate was unprepared, maybe time was unaware, but somewhere in the space between you still feel near. If tomorrow brings you home, I'll be waiting here alone, with every light left on for you, with every hope I ever knew. Oh, no matter where you roam, this heart will never let you go. I love you more than you have known. If tomorrow brings you home, I replay your final smile, the one that trembled at the end. You said you needed time to breathe, to find the pieces you had spent. But love isn't lost so easily, and hearts don't wander without pain. I know you're searching for yourself, but part of you will still remain. In every dawn I rise to meet, in every breath my chest repeats, a quiet prayer beneath the bone. Come home. If tomorrow brings you home, I'll be waiting here alone, with every light left on for you, with every hope I ever knew. Oh, no matter where you roam, this heart will never let you go. I love you more than you have known. If tomorrow brings you home, I know you're fighting your own storm, trying hard to stay reborn. But if the winds push you my way, I'll hold you safe, I'll make you stay. If tomorrow brings you home, you'll never face this world alone. I'll take your fears inside my hands and build you somewhere you can stand. Our love will guide your weary bones back to the place you're not alone. I'll open wide the door you've known. If tomorrow brings you home, brings you We used to talk until the dawn, but now the nights are quiet still. Your voice once painted all my dreams, now it's a ghost I'm learning to feel. I sit alone in empty rooms, where echoes breathe your memory. still feels close to me. Strange how nothing speaks so loud in all the spaces you allowed. A quiet truth that doesn't flee, it stays with me. How silence still belongs to me. A whispered place I long to be, where every pause and every sigh still keeps your presence close and nigh. Although we drift in separate seas, this quiet part will never leave. You're gone, but somehow I still see our silence still belongs to me. I trace the